First move, Computer 2. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 2, mana charge. Computer 1, draw card. Mana charge. Computer 2.
Is anyone going to start? This is not a Byleth deck, come on.
Computer 1.
God damn it, guys.
Mana charge. Computer 2, draw card.
I mean, I can see why Computer 1 is just going to take it, just because it's... Computer 2 started with advantage, so it might as well just bank the points with it, so, yeah. Stonewing Veteran is going to kick off this Set 3 Fire deck.
Computer 1, draw card. Mana charge.
Rather cheeky 4-1.
Mana release.
2 mana, it's not bad.
Summon.
Battle of the Veterans, apparently. This is set 3, so they have a hell of a lot more text on a lot of the cards, so bear with me, I do have to shuffle through them and find them. And there's the first damage of the game. While Stonewing Veteran is on the board, each time your opponent sacrifices a creature to summon another, you gain mana equal to the number of occupied fields. Stonewing Veteran gains +1 protection if at least one Giant Axe Dwarf is on the board. So he retains that from set 1, that little bonus, but interesting. Set 3 went a little bit madness with all of the extras that they have. A Slumber Trap means that we've got to see set 1's card, Computer 1's cards. He has Pollux, he has a Shock Trooper, he has another Stonewing Veteran, and he has 3 spell cards. Interesting. Slumber Trap, when you summon it, you must reveal your entire hand. That's what happened there. Oh, we don't need to explain what Fissures of Gold does, but we shall anyway, just because of how much of a pain in the ass it is. Pay to rotate flip an elemental field to its opposite side. So this Stonewing Veteran is now no longer stood on Earth, he is now stood on Fire, so he loses the +2 bonus he would have had. So many veterans!
Attack.
Of course, we only have 1 Earth field left, so he's not got a bonus for his field, but 1 damage is all he needs. And our first veteran finally falls. There is 1 left, and it belongs to Computer 2. Will we see the 4th one before the end of the game? Most likely, sir. One of the cheapest cards in the deck. Other than this. Heartmore Gatekeeper. There is only 1 of these in the deck. And he finds it. Heartmore Gatekeeper adds 1 to its attack if at least 1 target creature is on a water field, of which that veteran that was just summoned is. And he immediately removes it from the game. Is going to get counter-attacked. If no enemy creatures are on the board, add 1 to the summoning cost of an enemy creature summoned 1 or 2 fields in front of the Gatekeeper. So, really good for going out early. Because you can put him in a corner like that, and it basically means that the 2 fields in front of him, either way, they cost more. And force someone to spend an extra turn just banking mana. Ah, Goblin Chicken! We love the chicken. Chicken is legendary.
Unlocked. Computer 2.
possibly the best card in the entire game.
Mana charge. Mana release.
It's not the most powerful. It doesn't have to be the most powerful. It's a chicken with a goblin on its back. It's legendary. It's awesome. There's our defenders. They do not have any attack, and they are quite little plebs.
Mana charge.
They gain +2 protection if at least one other allied Vezar defender is on the board. So the more Vezar defenders you've got, they gain more protection and become harder and harder to kill.
Summon.
They buff each other, basically. Elden Berserker Witch! Oh my god, I'm really having to search. I don't know what half of these do. She has a magic attack.
Put some heart into it.
And much like her Set 1 version, and potentially the Set 2, I can't remember. When she has exactly 1 HP, she gets +1 attack and a dodge attempt.
Check. Computer 1.
We have an early check for Computer 2. It's absolutely wrecking the floor at the moment, but not everything is very healthy, and there is a lot of mana on both sides. This should be enough. Not going to kill the chicken, but it is going to be able to kill the witch, because Partmore Gatekeeper, we remember, gets +1 to its attack if one of the creatures is on water. The chicken is on water. But the chicken has 3 health. The chicken does not care. It will remain. That is...
Mana charge.
I mean, it's the best thing.
Computer 2.
The mighty chicken.
Draw card.
Computer 2 gonna bank 11 mana. Holy crap.
Mana release.
We're still getting little trickles of power. Fire Witch's Familiar. This is a magic creature.
Attack.
And that finishes off the chicken. She is officially enemy of the state. Murder her.
Mana charge.
If the target is an enemy Byleth, then Fire Witch's familiar attack is equal to 1 plus the number of enemy Byleth creatures. So she's good against Byleths.
Mana release.
Oh, we need some power coming out now. Lizard Shock Trooper is a fairly strong boy. He has quickness like all other lizards, so he will attack first, regardless. Each time you declare an attack action with the Shock Trooper, you add 1 to its attack, and 1 to its activation cost to rotate it.
Mana charge. Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana
12
release.
mana, Jesus. Here comes the spells. Say, hole in battle him. Choose an allied creature. That creature and any adjacent allies gain 2 HP.
Mana release.
That's just made that a whole lot more difficult. We need some really heavy hitters now. And there's the 4th Stonewing Veteran.
Attack.
Is he going to actually be able to survive? I believe he is hitting a blind spot here. And those lads can't retaliate to that. They go down to a 1-1. We do have a 2-1 with that veteran, so he's likely the target.
Mana charge.
Do need some heavy hitters now.
Release. Summon.
Out comes the Shock Trooper. Again, when you declare an attack with it, it adds 1 to its attack and 1 to its rotation cost. This doesn't count as declaring an attack because it's the automatic attack you get from summoning it. But pay mana into the card and he'll increase its attack.
Mana charge. Computer 2. Draw card.
Advantage computer 2 still, and it goes back to 11 mana.
Summon.
Excuse me. We're getting all the shock troopers now. There's 2 of these each in the deck, so there's only one we've not seen yet. He's going to finish off this gatekeeper.
Mana charge.
Ah, quite tanky boys as well. 3-2 for a 2.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
And then you can pay 2 more in to increase his attack by 1.
Mana release.
Jesus. Pretty pog. More spells. Yaksha Stimulants. Switch the HP and attack of the target creature. So that 5-2 has now become a 2-5. Which now means that these
Mana release.
shock troopers can kill it. And because he's paid mana into them, they gain +1 attack. But they cost 1 more to rotate. Now you've got a 3-3 on the board. But it can only hit in front of it, so as long as you don't summon into... As long as you summon into any space that isn't that one, you're not going to really have to deal with it.
Mana
Well,
release.
you will, but it's costing computer 1 more and more to rotate it, should he choose to. Crimson Mimic. Instead of an attack action, you may sacrifice Crimson Mimic and summon any non-ultra rare fire creature from your hand
Mana release.
in its place at no summoning cost.
Summon.
Can be placed in any rotation, any orientation, but it can't attack in the turn that it was summoned. It doesn't any turn. So it's like going a cubic
Attack.
in the earlier versions. We have a Morning Cenobite in answer to it. His magic attack. He adds 2 to his attack half of the time. Which is exactly what's just happened, so bye-bye to the Mimic. If he attacks from a fire or an earth field, any damage he inflicts will reduce the target's attack instead of its hit points.
Computer 1.
If the target's attack is less than 1, it loses HP as normal. Very good for taking down really strong creatures. Goalie Altar. Not a set 3 card like Fishers of Goalie. They're both set 1s. Goalie Altar, both players gain mana equals the number of enemies on the board. I could have put set 3 cards in, but I think you need that little bit extra control that you get with Altar and Fishers of Goalie, which you really don't get from the set 3 cards.
Computer 2.
Roving Penitentiary comes out, just a big tanky fortress.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
And there is set card number 5. Arboreal Worm.
Attack.
Attack is equal to 1 plus the number of other wood creatures on the board. Not that it matters. It claims victory.
Computer 2 wins.